With Valve going radio silent as of recent, the future of CS2's content updates, and by extension the future of CS2 investing, is questionable at best and doomed at worst. In this video we're going to take a look at the uncertain future of CS2 investing, the things that you could be doing right now to take advantage of some of the upcoming events that could maybe turn you a little short-term profit. We'll get into that after a word from our sponsor, Skin Auctions. The sponsor for today's video is Skin Auctions. Skin Auctions is a great way to spice up your normal buying and selling process, mostly because you can literally get skins on here for 90% off. No, like, actually, this happens all the time. I was surprised too. I know that sounds suspicious, but I actually know the people behind this. It's fully legit. So here's how it works. First, you want to head over to the free bids page, and you can go ahead and collect daily free bids. If you're one of the first, you can use this code for a little bonus, or you can do some easy tasks to get free bids. After that, you'll want to head over to the deposit page so you can start bidding. There's quite a few different deposit options, including CSGO items. Once you get topped up, you can head over to the auctions page to pick out some items that you want to bid on. You can either bid normally once the auction starts, or you can use a feature called Bidmo. Bidmo lets you automate your bids on items, so you can go to the upcoming auctions section and use Bidmo if you're not going to be there for the actual auction. You can get all kinds of things, liquid skins or even some knives, so it's definitely worth checking out Skin Auctions using my link in the description below. So I assume the majority of the people watching this video already have some holdings in some investment or another. If you don't though, the current most balanced option in terms of risk analysis is the upcoming Copenhagen 2024 Major. But I'm not going to tell you to hold your funds and then just buy stickers from Copenhagen, although that is an option. Instead, there's a fundamental that happens almost every year now, and this fundamental is speculation. But to be clear, I'm not talking about speculating. I don't want you to go and speculate on something. Instead, take advantage of other people's speculation. If we look at price history of stickers, we can see that in recent years, as a new major approaches, recent stickers from Stockholm in 2021 and up tend to rise in price quite a lot as people begin to speculate on the upcoming release of stickers. The big question on everybody's mind is, are the upcoming stickers going to be really good looking borderless stickers like we had with Paris or Stockholm, for example, or are the upcoming stickers going to be trash bordered stickers like we had in Berlin? And these questions cause a lot of people to speculate on the sticker market, where they will buy into large quantities of sticker investments, especially from Stockholm and beyond, and as the next major approaches, more and more people buy into the speculation, hoping to make a big profit when the major actually occurs, and we get a new iteration of stickers. So this is where you come in as an investor. Right now, prices are still pretty low, and we're still a couple months out from Copenhagen, so an option that you have right now is to buy into Stockholm, Antwerp, or even Paris, and wait for people to start speculating and buying into these majors as Copenhagen approaches. I actually think Copenhagen is a prime year to do this. In the last 4 sticker releases that we had, 3 of them were borderless and 1 of them was bordered. Now, that doesn't really say anything about Copenhagen. Valve could get lazy and just make another borderless iteration. What's more important here is the community's perception of what Copenhagen is going to release. Essentially, it comes down to the demonetization fallacy. We've had 3 borderless years and only 1 bordered year, so most people are going to expect that Copenhagen is also going to be bordered, which means more investment into borderless sticker years and therefore higher prices as speculation increases. So if that was a little bit complicated to follow, let me go ahead and boil down the strategy. Right now, while prices are low, you buy into Stockholm, Paris, or Antwerp, good-looking borderless sticker years. You then wait for Copenhagen to approach, and as prices hopefully rise closer to the Copenhagen major release, you find a point that you're comfortable selling off and take your profit before Copenhagen major stickers are released. That way you don't deal with another Paris borderless disaster, but you're still able to take the benefit of the market speculating on those borderless years. And that's basically it. A relatively straightforward strategy, and it's for a guaranteed event that's going to happen. So we don't have to rely on Valve releasing new content to the game, because we know Copenhagen 2024 is going to happen regardless. Now for the second half of this video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of speculating myself. You see, one thing is for sure, we will eventually get new content, whether this is in the form of a new case or a new operation or something entirely different. We will eventually get new content. We already know that because Valve did an interview with PC Gamer where they talked about their future plans, which means there will be opportunities in the future. And right now, you should try to determine what you personally think these opportunities will be, and potentially try to prime yourself by taking advantage of these lower prices that we are currently experiencing. One thing I want to point out is that while the market is down, people don't really tend to consume very much investing content, which doesn't actually make a lot of sense. The point of investing is to buy at low prices and sell at high prices, so it makes more sense to consume investing content when prices are low rather than when prices are high. But for the entire multi-year history of my channel, most of my views happen when I make investing guides for new types of content that just released. So clearly people aren't really taking advantage of low prices. So I just wanted to throw that out there. You guys are in the minority by consuming investing content while prices are low, which is actually the best time to buy. So keep that in mind. You're in a good position right now where CS2 is pretty stale, where the market hasn't really moved very much and prices are at a pretty low point. You can potentially use this to your advantage to make a lot of profit when events actually occur. I personally think our next content introduction will be a new case. Although we've been pretty dry of an operation, I can't really see Valve's current development cycle releasing an operation before a case. So we'll for sure get the Copenhagen Major, and then we'll probably get a case at some point. After those 2 events happen, then I can see the conversation of an operation being brought to the table. possible. Who knows when they'll actually go and execute on this? CSGO was around for essentially a decade, so it's definitely possible that Valve takes their time. Anyway, that's my fairly basic analysis on the future of CS2 investing, given the current prices. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, it helps me immensely and costs you absolutely nothing. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for the best CS2 investing tips anywhere else on YouTube. Check out my Discord server and my Twitter, I can answer all your investing questions completely for free as long as I have time, and be sure to check out skin auctions. Thanks guys, see you next time, peace.